Hi guys, it's Tasha. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the crib. For my returning, positive supporters and subscribers, welcome back. Come on in and get comfortable. Guys, today I'm going to do a tutorial on this 6-compartment purse. I did not decorate it like this in the video. I only did it afterwards. But this tutorial I saw from Miss Tmika from ScrapDaWorld, and she did an excellent job. As a matter of fact, I will link her tutorial below, and I will put all the pertinent information for this tutorial in the description section of this video, okay? So stay tuned if you want to see me do this, or even if you want to see Miss Tmika do her own creation. I will link the video in the description box below again, and you will have all the dimensions and everything you need in the description box if you want to follow along of this video. Alright, so on to the tutorial. Okay, to begin this tutorial, I'm going to be using the violet leaf stack from DCWV. Miss Tmika in her tutorial uses double-sided paper. I didn't want to use double-sided paper yet. I'm going to wait until after I do it first and then decide if I want to use double-sided paper or not. But if you have double-sided paper and you don't mind using it, please feel free. This is single-sided paper, as you can see. And the sheets that I have chosen are these. These are going to be the little purse boxes or triangle boxes. And I have chosen this sheet right here to be the cover. Sorry about that, that's my phone. So the first thing we're going to have to do is to cut our paper. I was trying to see if my little small trimmer was up here, but I don't see it. Let me go. I don't want to grab the big one. I may have to. Let me see if it'll even fit up here. Okay, it'll do. I hate to use this big thing in this little space, but we're gonna use it, and it's not level. That's one thing about this cutter. It has to be on a level surface, or you're not gonna get the proper cuts. But since it's here, let's see. I'm gonna take out my one other sheet, my cover sheet. So we're going to need 6 pieces cut at 9 by 11. I'm sorry, 9 by 8. So, and I think I'm going to have the long side, the 9-inch side. I think I'm going to have that in the direction that I want the pattern to go. So, let me move my coffee. So it says 9 by 8, so this is 9 here. Well, I'm pushing this down so I can make sure it's as close to 9 as I can get it. 9. And then we're going to cut these at 8 inches. Okay, that's the first 3. That's the one thing I like about this. I can cut, 3 sheets at a time, 3 card stocks. Yeah. Okay, so something right here. So I'm going to cut, I think it's this way. Cut this at 9 first. And then 8. Okay. So, there we go. And then we're going to need 2 pieces cut at 5 by 12. And the 2 5 by 12 pieces are actually the cover. So I'm just going to go ahead and get these cut. Okay, 5 by 12 and 5. Oops. There we go. And then you have one piece at 2 by 12. Let me put this right here. I'm just trying to find some place to put it. And I think this is enough, because I think she used this scrap too. This is going to be for the strap. So let's see. And that should be, if I just cut this little end off, that should be it, because that's 10. It's only 12 inches. So this should be it. Just got to make sure it's straight, or as straight as I can get it. Okay, there we go. And there's our 2 by 12 sheet. So the next thing to do is going to be to score these. Now what I'm not going to do is hold you guys for the score part of this, because you know it's going to take a minute to score all of these pieces. So what I'll do is score one with you, and then I'll go off camera and score the rest. I got my scoreboard right here. And then, come on thing. I got my scoreboard, and right now I'm actually liking a stylus like this to score with, as opposed to the little bone folder that it came with. Okay, so let me put these over here with the paper pad itself, just in case. I may go back and make some embellishment using the scraps. Or at least try to make some embellishment using the scraps. So let me take these first. Okay, here we go. And that's the 8-inch side. So that's the 9-inch side, which I actually did not cut right. Ooh, that's just fabulous. But I didn't cut it right for me, but it's gonna work. It don't have a choice right now but to work. Let me drink me a little coffee. Okay, now we need to score, and like I said, I'm only gonna do one of these. And I'm going to score on the back side, because we're going to have to write on this side as well, just a little bit though. We need to score this on the 9-inch side. Let's do it this way. On the 9-inch side, we need to score at 2. Wish I had a dryer sheet so I can put some on and make it slip better. And at 7. Is this the broke one? Let me see. No, it's not. Okay. There we go. I'm just messing up. Anyway, so at 2 inches and at 7 inches. And then on the 8-inch side, we need to score at 1 inch. Why am I messing this up? Good Lord, Lord. 1 inch, 3 inches, 5 inches, and 7 inches. And that even went off. Maybe I need to get a new board, or get some new hands or something. But anyway, we're gonna leave it like this. I'm not going to edit anything out. It is what it is. Okay? So we're going to need to do that on all 6 sheets. Okay, now that I got these scored, excuse me, I got this pencil. I've been had these for, some years actually. I think that's how it works. Hold on. I remember these when we had them, what was I, like elementary school maybe? That they were called like the pencils that you never had to sharpen or something like that. But anyway, the reason why you need this pencils because we need to put a little nick, I guess you could say, at the 4-inch mark on each one of these. So, and which is basically the middle. So let me pull one. Let me see, where's the one I mucked up on first? Here it is. I think this is it right here. So we're going to use this one. And it's 4-inch here. And now, where is my ruler? Because we're going to need that 4-inch mark on both sides. So I got my ruler right here. Is this the right side? I guess both either side is the right side. Okay, 4 inches here. And I'm just doing it this way to kind of save time, I guess. Or you know what? The best thing to do, 4 inches, 4-inch. How about that? We're gonna do that. So we're gonna do that on all of these. 4-inch, and we are marking a 4-inch on the 8-inch side. Okay. On the 8-inch side, we need 4 inches. We're gonna mark the 4-inch mark on both ends of the paper. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. And 4. Now, this is the piece that's gonna take a minute. And I'm gonna do one on camera, and then I'm gonna do the rest off camera. And then you're gonna need you will need a straight edge. Doesn't have to be a ruler, just as long as you know that it's straight. Excuse me. We're gonna need to mark from the 4-inch mark here. Ooh, excuse me. To each corner of this box in the middle, this middle box. So let me show you. I'm gonna go, let me see if I can do it this way. Okay, there's that right there, and my 4-inch mark. Because what's gonna have to happen is we're gonna need to score it on these lines. Okay, so is that right? Let me see. It doesn't take a lot for this thing to just get off. Let me see if that's gonna work. Excuse me, something is up. I'm gonna go get me some water in just a second. Or make me another cup of coffee. Okay, so we're gonna go, okay, what's up under there? Okay, we're gonna go from the 4-inch mark here to here. Okay, and that's what you need to do on both sides. So let me do it on this other side. Now, of course, if you can score it all in one step, that'll save a lot of time. Okay, and there we go. So, and that's what you need to do on the 6 sheets. And once you get that part done, let me bring back my little small trimmer here. Okay. So what I'm going to do next is basically line this up using, you know, the little metal wire. I'm going to basically use that to line this up. And I'm not going to cut, I'm going to score. Okay, so I got that lined up, looks like anyway. And, oh, great, here it is. This one said I lost it. And I'm just going to score. And I'm going to do it again on this side. I'm going to line this up and score. Okay, we'll do it on this side. Line this up and score. And again on this side. Line this up and score. Oops. That ain't right. Hold on, guys. I think I'm looking at it from a strange angle. Okay. That's right. Okay. Now we got it. There we go. Now we got it. So I don't know if you'll be able to see those indentions on this part, but there it is. So we have them here and here, if you can see them. But we have scored right here, only up to that score mark right there, and right here. So this is what we're going to need to do on all 6 sheets. Have to be done that way. So I'm going to go off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, now because I don't have an eraser, a pencil with an eraser, at least I don't think that thing, wherever it is now, doesn't have an eraser on it. Here it is. At least I don't think it does anyway. I'm not going to bother with erasing my lines. I have this thing and I think it works, but I don't really want to see how they put the little I guess the little black stuff from the eraser on it, and it really doesn't do a really good job of getting it off. I don't think it does anyway, but I'm just gonna leave that like that. So now what we're gonna do, we have to make our cuts, and there are 4 triangles, not triangles, 4 rectangles on each end of the paper that need to come off. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take these off. I'm trying to look in the camera, in my viewfinder, just to make sure I am in frame. And the last one. Okay, so we got all 4 of those. This is how it should look from the first cuts. And move these little bits out the way. Okay, now from here we need to cut from here. Oh, and this is, we're gonna do, this is on the 8-inch side. On the 8-inch side, we're gonna cut from right here all the way over to the first fold line on both sides. But we're also going to miter them as well. We're going to cut that little extra little triangular sliver off. And this is just so that it'll fold better. And about like that. Can you see? About like that. Let me adjust. Now I ain't gonna adjust it because I can't, it's gonna take a minute. But you guys see that, right? We cut out a piece about like such. And then you're going to want to cut off a piece here. And all of this is just to make it fold better. Cut a piece there. And on this side, you're going to cut a piece on this side. Like I said, this is just to make it fold better. Like so. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Cut, and then we're just going to cut a little extra off so that it'll fold better. And I'm not doing a good job of it, but you get my gist, right? Okay, so I'm going to do these 2 more times. Here, and I'm going to flap, just cut out this little triangular piece, and then we're going to go up this way. And since I'm not going to turn it, I'm just going to go down this way. This is just enough so that it'll fold. Then I'm going to turn it. And we're going to cut this out. And miter here. So all of your pieces should look like this. So of course I'm going to go off camera and finish the others. Be right back. Okay. Now that I've got them all, they are all kind of cut the same with the little slits in here. Haven't folded anything, and like I said, I'm not going to erase the pencil marks, but please feel free to erase your pencil marks if you do it this way. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead on and get the handle or the strap done. And the way she does it, let's see, I think it is, let me look at my notes. She scores it at 3/4 inch and then 1/2 inch. So let's see, that's 1 inch. This is 1/2 inch right here. Oh, you know what? Where's my scoreboard? I wanted to do it on the scoreboard and not on this thing. Even though this one, this will work fine. Okay. Okay, and those 3/4 inch. And then 1/2 inch. But I'm gonna go over because me and scoring and measurements are never right with other folks stuff. So I'm just gonna go on this Martha Stewart thing where it says 1/2 inch. I'm gonna go over to the next green one, and what is that, like 1/8 of an inch? So I'm gonna go over an extra 1/8 of an inch just because I know that with me doing it, it's not gonna come out right. So let me go ahead on and get this scored over, get this folded. Okay. And you can use whatever adhesive you want, I suppose. I prefer to use a wet glue. And I got my art glitter glue right here. And let's see, we're gonna put it on. Come on. Hopefully it'll come out. Because for whatever reason, these little nozzles like this, they just never seem to stay unclogged for me. And I got this other thing, wherever it is. Whoa. I'm gonna try to find it and see if I can use it so that I can get this glue out, or this adhesive out, without it always being dry. At least the tip clogged. So let's get this. Come on. This art glitter. Let's get this. Come on in here. And use this thing right here. Okay. I think that got it. Do it on this side. Oops. Oh, got a little dot of glue right there. Did I get more on here somewhere? So we're just gonna go ahead and get this on here. I'm gonna put a little bit closer to the end over here, or the edge. And gonna fold and fold and press till it kind of stays down a bit. Now go back with this bone folder and get that glue spread out. Okay, so you don't want to act right on this end. I'm gonna put a little bit extra glue down here. Okay, there we go. All right. So there we go. I'm gonna do this number right here so that we can kind of bend it into shape without breaking, I guess breaking the fibers too much. That's what Tmika does. And then she says afterwards, and you can go back and use your bone folder after you've warmed it up and you kind of got it going there. So I think that's cool. Okay, now we're gonna go with folding these things. Yeah, my glue is dripping out. So we're just gonna go ahead on and fold all the score lines. And we're gonna turn this into our little purse. And let me see if this is how I did it before. Here, like that, and yeah, there we go. So what you do, you fold this side in like so, over and down, over and down, and in that way you get your M shape, just like so. So while I got this here, and this is just leaking out, let me get this off with my thing. I'm going to put some of this glue that has leaked out onto my table here, onto my pad, my mat. I'm just going to put that there and adhere this first side. Just like so. And I'm going to take this and just mash in here, that's all. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side since it's still dripping. I'm not going to try to lose any of this adhesive. And again, I'm going to meet these ends here, like so, just like so. And I'm going to turn this here and just press down. Okay. we're gonna do this again. Oh, now I don't want to come out. It's seeping out over there when it's on this side, but I'm squeezing it. It don't want to come out. That's just great. Again, we're gonna put this together like so. Meet these. Turn this over, and I know you can't see inside, but I'm gonna get this in here like that, and I'm gonna get this last one. Put the adhesive here. Get this together like so. Mash. Come back over here and get that in. Like I said, I know you can't see me doing too much. Just mashing it together like that. And then choose which, if you have a particular direction for your pattern, just make sure you choose the side that you want to go in whatever direction, if that makes any sense. So what I'm going to do is, since this one is, you know, the direction doesn't make a difference, you're just going to glue down one of these sides. Let's see if I can get the glue to come out, since it'll come out while it's sitting still and I'm not touching it, but it don't want to come out when I go to squeezing on it. Let's do that way. And I'm just going to close this up. Let me get this right here. And I'm just going to get that good. There we go. Okay. Now guys, one thing that I just discovered with this box, if you want to, whichever side that you're going to be folding over, you may want to just take off little bits of this right here. That seems to be, look at this damn darn glue. Lord have mercy. It just don't want to act right for me today. I just put a little extra on the inside of there. Put a little over on this side as well. Okay. So we're gonna, is that an ant? No. Okay. I've been having problems with ants on my table for whatever reason. I don't know if they want to learn how to craft or what. But I'm gonna go and I'm going to do the rest of these off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, now I have all 6 boxes done. So now we're gonna shape them. I have these dots for closures, and I also picked up this. Now I've had this for a while, and I'm gonna use this to close the entire purse. So, but you don't have to have what I got. You know, if you got magnets, please feel free to use whatever it is that you have. So what we're going to do with this is, let me take these and close them up. And I'm going to take my scissors. So I have 6. So I'm going to cut these in half. That's what Miss Tmika did. So I'm just going to cut them in half. Come on. And of course, if you don't want to cut yours in half, you don't have to. You can use the whole thing. And like I said, if you got magnets and you want to use magnets, please feel free to use your magnets. Okay, there we go. Got that done. So what we do now is just form your box or your purse or your triangle, which is like that. You just have it like this, push the triangle in, and it naturally forms. So I'm just going to put open this up like so. I'm gonna put it on here, and I try to get it in the middle, but y'all know me, so try to get it there anyway. And I'm just gonna peel off this other half. Come on, and close it and stick it down. And I'll go back and open it up and stick it better when I get these done. So hopefully I can get this done and I will be in frame. So let's do this. And you guys know I've been doing what I've done is the pillow box to use as an advent calendar for my brother and my 3 sisters. Well, what about using this box or this purse that we're doing with the 6 different compartments as an advent calendar? I think that would be awesome. I would use less paper for one, and it would be less time. Because it'll probably take me, because you know I'm slow, it'll probably take me an hour or so to do one pillow box, as opposed to just, you know, taking that same hour, which would probably be a little bit longer. But I don't know, once you get this going, I think it just flows once you get in a rhythm. I think it just flows. But I think for maybe the same amount of time that you use to get the pillow box done, you may be able to get, for one pillow box, you may be able to get one bag done. And if that's the case, then you could do one bag for the 6 days as opposed to 6 pillow boxes. Taking a half a day to do 6 pillow boxes. I can take a half a day, no, 1 hour to do one of these bags as an advent calendar. I put that on my list of possibilities. Or I may just have one sister have an advent calendar, and the other one may have pillow box, the other ones, because it's 6 of them. So, no, listen to me, 6 of them. No, it's 3 sisters, not 6. Let me open this up and just mash this all. Just make sure it's secured in there. There we go. And these are the Dollar Tree little adhesive dots, the Velcro dots. Do I have a pack up here? No, I don't. Okay, there we go. So we got that done. Let me push these over here. So now we have our boxes done here, and we do have our strap done as well. Now we're going to get the outside of the bag done, the base of the bag. And it's just these 2 pieces right here. I went on and put a strip of double-sided stick tape, the red line, which we all know red line is something serious. It's not to be played with. Red line, if it can't be held with a red line, it can't be held at all. So what I'm doing is, let me get my little pokey tool. I love this thing. Come on, pokey. So what I'm going to do is, I'm using this to make sure that it's straight. So I'm just going to, let me put right at the 6 mark. Make sure everything is straight. and put it down. So that way I know that my pieces are straight, because y'all, I'm telling you, if it can be messed up, I'm the girl that can do it. There we go. How about that? So now all we have to do is get our boxes on here. So let me see. I'll put these in an order that I'm going to adhere them in. So we're going to adhere them like this. So let me close this one up. Okay. Let me, will you stop that? Get on there. You don't want to act right, but that's okay, because it's going to stay closed anyway. So let me move these just a little bit out the way, and let's get this going right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put adhesive here, and we're going to adhere it to the very bottom of the bag. Well, we're going to adhere it right here, okay? Let me see, where's my other one? I just had it up here a little while ago. I don't even know where I put it at. It's the smaller one. But I guess I can go ahead on, since I done started with this. I might as well finish with it. So, oh, by the way, make sure that all of your openings, they're going the same direction, okay? Please make sure that. Put adhesive on the bottom of the bag here. And we're just going to adhere it. Try to get out the light to the front to this paper right here. And I may have to pick it up to make sure that I got it right. Okay. I think I do. I think that's right. So I'm just going to open it up, and I'm just going to mash on the inside. There we go. So I'm going to take the next one. Let me turn this way right now. I'm going to take the next one, and I'm going to adhere it. Just a little bit of space between. I think Tmika said something like a fingernail area length between the two. I'm not sure. But I was too busy watching and trying to follow along, which is, I missed the live. She did it on live, and I hate that I missed it. Okay, I think that's about right. Let me push it up just a little bit. So let me open this up. Let me push down on here on the inside. And then I'm going to show you guys how much space that I left between the two. And hopefully you'll be able to see it. There we go. So it's not much, as you can see. I could do that and you can see it, but it looks like more, but it's really not, because they're gonna close up like that. Okay, so they're gonna close like that. So let's finish this, and I guess, you know what, let me go off camera and finish this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got all 6 of the boxes, and what you do here, if you have a little lip, feel free to cut that off if you want to. There's just the slightest little bit of lip there, and I may cut it off later, but I'm not going to do it right now. And now all you do is roll your bag up. sure I got everything together. And there we go. Now, I don't know what I did where, but for whatever reason, it's not quite, it's right everywhere else except for right here. But I'm not going to trip about that right there, because I'm thinking that at some point it's going to close up anyway, because right now I'm mashing it and it's kind of closing. The hole is smaller than what it was just a few seconds ago. And oh my goodness, you know, look at that, that's almost perfect how I got that. Isn't that something? That was the first time. Oh my God. But look at this side. This side ain't. But oh my goodness, I can't believe that I almost got something right. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so anyway, that's that one. And I'm going to wrap this around here. And then I'm going to go to here. And I think this is where I want my closure to be on this side. So I'm actually going to just cut this off a little bit. Let me see. Let me make sure. Here. Because what you're going to do is you're going to need one of these to adhere your strap. So, okay, again, this is the first one. So you're going to pass over the first one because that will probably be the one where your strap is. Yeah, that'll be your strap. And then just go to the next one. And then that one will be where your closure will be. So let me fold this a little bit here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cut a little bit further, maybe like a ½ inch, so that I can fold it and have a nice, but it's going to be more than that I'm going to cut. But when I trim it, I'll trim it to a ½ inch. So I just cut that off. And I'm going to do this like that. Now let me find my trimmer, my small one. It's my small trimmer. And let's see if I can get about a ½ inch-ish. Because that's about an inch. So I'm going to cut this right here. There we go. Is it straight? I hope it's straight. Let me make sure. I don't know if I can even make sure if that's straight or not. But it seems to be for right now. It doesn't really look straight, but it is what it is. But I think it is. So I'm just gonna glue this right here for right now. I'm just gonna do it like this. By looking at the design, it's a bit off. But I can't worry about that right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead on and get that glue spread out in there like so. And I'm going to roll this again. Rolled and molded. There we go. There we go. Just like so. See how it's closing up some more? Can you see that? See, it's closing up some more. So I'm just going to take this long piece. And I've had these in my stash, oh my gosh, for years. Because I was looking for the black ones. I had some black round ones, like the ones I put on the boxes themselves. And I cannot find them. I haven't been able to find them, and I just hadn't bought any more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this And if I can get it. There we go. So I'm going to pull this apart right there. And I'm just gonna not put it all the way on the end, but close enough. There we go. Like so. And close this box up. So when I do close it up, I just want to make sure that I get everything in here straight, and I do not want it to be crooked. Okay, like so. So let me just go ahead on and try to pull this off, if I can hold this and pull at the same time, which I probably can't. I won't be able to. So I'm just going to pull this off. And then let's roll this again. Make sure all the things are closed. All my boxes are closed. There we go. And get it snug. As snug as a bug in a rug. Okay. There we go. And I'm coming on around. I'm trying to make sure this thing is snug and that. Boy, that's some stuff. That's sticky. And I think that's about right-ish. There we go. And this should hold these straight. This should hold them in there. And even if it loosens up, the Velcro will adjust with the box, with the way that it's folded. There we go. So now we got that part done. Now let's get to the handle. So let me go and pick up, I think I have some, what are those things called? Some eyelets. So let me see if I can find some eyelets and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went and found a couple of these things. And I just told you what the name of it was, now I forgot already. So, yeah, those things. Do they have the names on here? I don't forget. But I've got a couple of purple ones. And here are the little backs that go on them. I got this little ball chain. I purchased this from AliExpress for little bitty, tassels to hold those on another project that I did. And I've had these in my stash since, last year or the year before. And I'm going to use the white one to decorate this little purse with. I need to put the little peach one on because I think the peach one is cute too. But I'll do that last. So let's get this part done. Alright. Let me turn this piece of paper over. And I'm just going to use it to put these on. So I hopefully won't lose them right here in my face. So we're going to take this and, you know, you can do this and like maybe up it, what's that, about a 1/4 inch maybe, or a 1/2 inch. Or you don't even have to use the whole thing at all, really. So let me move this way. So you guys, can you see a little bit more of that? No, I don't be seeing how bad my room looks. Okay, so let me see if I can't maybe score this. And you don't have to use those things at all. You can just glue it on. And I'm just gonna see if I can't score it at about a 1/2 inch. And see if we can't get this on here. I don't know if that even took a lot. So let's see. And do this number like this. Just folding them up like this. And this is the, oh. Ooh, you ain't getting in there too tough. And so this is the space right here where we're going to be working. And I'm just going to do it like that. And I'm just eyeballing it because I don't know where the center is. So like I'm just eyeballing it. Where is my crocodile? Okay. And I thought it was right here at my fingertips because I just saw it. I got my big bite, but that's a little bit too big, I think. Let me see if I can find my crocodile. If I can't, I'm gonna have to use my big bite. So give me a sec. Okay, y'all, wish me luck with this because I didn't want to take too much longer to look for my crocodile, so I'm just gonna have to use my big bite. Okay. Just let me kind of even this off a little bit, just a little sliver. There we go. So I'm gonna try to get this about right there. Let's see, this is not a real big one. So let's see. But I guess we can use the bigger hole though. Okay. I'm just trying to get this kind of in the center. Okay. And guess what? I mucked it up. But you know what? I'm just going to leave it right there. It's just going to have to work. That's what I get for not keeping up with my stuff like I'm supposed to. I'm trying to get this thing through this paper. And I might have to use they have one that you can use, a real manual one. So, alright, give me a minute. I'm gonna see if I can get this thing to working. Okay guys, I'm sorry I couldn't do this part of it on camera because it took me a while to get those in here using that big bite. It was just too big and it was kind of awkward trying to get this done, but I got it. And if you see it, it looks kind of funky, but I eventually got it. So let me close this up. Oops, hold on, let me get it right. Okay, so now that it's like this, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take the white one off. And I hope this actually fits because this has a very small lobster clasp on it. So let me see if it'll somehow fit. Yeah, okay, at least it fits on there. So now let's see if this chain is not too little to fit on here. Oh good, it fits. And yeah, please forgive that. My daughter is watching whatever that show is. And I asked her to turn it down, and I think she did, but it's not enough. And I just want to go ahead on and get this done. Okay. There we go. Now, how about that? And Tmika actually puts flowers right here and some other decorations. And of course, I'm not going to do that because right now I'm a bit frustrated. I may come back with a later video showing you that I decorate this using some of the scraps, make some paper flowers out of some of the scraps in that way. But right now, this is it, ladies and gents. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. If you haven't, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. All your comments, I truly appreciate it. Come back anytime, and I see you all in my next video. Let me get this closed. There we go. Bye bye, little bugs.